This one isn't for the loud. It's not for the ones posting every step. It's for the ones who built in silence, who fought battles no one saw, who got up whenever no one clapped. This one's for you, the shadow warrior. You've bled for this. You've burned for this. And now you're not here to be liked. You're here to be remembered. No one warned you that the hardest battles wouldn't come from outside. They'd come from inside your own head. Not fists, not bullets, but voices, doubt, guilt, fear, the whisper that says you're not enough, the echo that reminds you of every failure, every flaw, every moment you wanted to quit. But here's the truth. You survived every war inside your mind, every spiral, every breakdown, every night you didn't think you'd see morning. You're still here, and not just breathing, building. They think strength is shown in what you lift, but real strength is holding yourself together when every part of you wants to fall apart. It's fighting a war that no one sees, and still showing up like nothing's wrong. You're not fragile. You're forged, built from breakdowns, held together by grit. And when the noise in your head gets loud again, let it. You've made peace with the chaos. You don't silence the storm. You walk into it because you've stopped waiting to feel strong. You became it. Most people fear scars. You carry yours like scripture, not for attention but for reminder. Every line tells a story of when you fell, of when you bled, of when you had every reason to quit, but didn't. They call them flaws. You call them facts. Proof that pain didn't win. Proof that life hit you and you hit back. The world wants clean. You chose real. And real doesn't always look pretty. Real has dirt under its nails, calluses on its hands, rage in its chest, silence in its stare. You don't mask the pain anymore. You wear it like armor. Because everything that broke you built you. And every time you look in the mirror, you don't see damage. You see data. You see design. You see depth. And when they ask how you keep moving forward, you'll smile and say, because I've already survived worse. You started alone. And most days, you're still alone. But that's the cost of climbing higher. Each step up, fewer voices, fewer cheers, more silence. People love you at your level, not above it. So when you start elevating, don't be shocked when the noise dies. Elevation isolates, and that's okay, because real ones rise alone. You've learned to stop explaining your vision. They won't get it. They weren't built for your altitude. This climb isn't about being seen. It's about becoming. And if that means going quiet, going dark, so be it. You don't need a crowd. You need clarity. You don't need cheers. You need chaos. Because pressure is the only path to presence. If you're tired of shrinking for approval and ready to own the silence, hit subscribe. This climb is yours, and no one's going to carry you. The strongest man in the room isn't the loudest. It's the one who doesn't react, the one who holds power in silence. You don't need to swing to win. You don't need to scream to command. Real control is doing what must be done, especially when no one is watching, and you've mastered that. You've turned rage into structure, pain into patience, impulse into intention. You're no longer ruled by what hurts you. You've weaponized it. That's what separates you from them. They break when things don't go their way. You bend, adjust, evolve. You hold your line, you move with aim. And when the world throws chaos, you don't panic. You recalibrate, because the one who controls himself controls everything. You don't owe them understanding. You don't owe them access. You owe them nothing, but you owe yourself everything. You owe the kid you used to be, the one who was scared, ignored, laughed at, a future that makes them proud. You owe the nights you cried, the mornings you dragged yourself out of bed, the pain you turned into purpose, every representative, every sacrifice, every time you said no to comfort and yes to discomfort. It's time to cash in. You're not just here to exist, you're here to elevate. And if that means cutting people off, do it. Changing your circle, do it. Becoming unrecognizable, do it. Because you didn't fight through hell to come back soft. You fought to become undeniable. Now here's the truth. You didn't come this far to stay here. You didn't walk through fire to play small. You didn't bury your old self just to resurrect doubt. So ask yourself, if the old you saw you now, would they be proud or intimidated? Because in the next video, we're not just talking about pain. We're talking pressure, application, execution. You ready to stop talking and start taking what's yours?